Hot damn, it's letting me broadcast now. Hello people on YouTube. We are playing Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It is essentially a new blend of Nioh and Sekiro. That's the feel that I get for it. And let me just post that I got this to work. And we will be in business. I'm also joined by my buddy Jacob. If you can hear him, I hope you can.
It would be nice.
He's having some difficulties with his microphone, so difficulties all around. It took me a while to get the stream to work. But you know what? We shall persevere. Let me... my groups... and share.
So far though, the boss is taking
Okay, that is posted to everybody. Alrighty. So, I need to hit continue. And so you said you're still at the first boss, correct?
Yeah, the very first one.
Okay.
Just created my character, the burning village, and then got up to the mountain, and
Okay. It has been a minute since I've played. It usually doesn't take me long to get back into the swing of things. So it being on the first boss honestly probably isn't a horrible idea for me anyway.
been able to play the first boss.
Yeah.
Or do you have to beat the first boss before?
As long...
years as an online mod, and it's grayed out, and this is not.
Oh shoot, that's right. You might have to beat the first boss first. Actually, go to your, go to one of your big flags. See if you have any tiger seals. So, like, online lobby is completely gray.
Yeah.
Like, you can't click on it at all.
No.
Yeah, you cannot do online yet then.
Alright, well then I'm gonna continue to try it.
Yeah, I will get the co-op set up on my side. Set up a 6-digit password. Can I not use a word? I feel like there would be a lot of conflicting numbers doing it this way. Alright. No players were found using that password. Okay. Works for me.
I can get this guy down to the red, and then after that, it's
So there is one thing that they didn't exactly explain in the demo or the full release, because I was part of the demo as well. That token that he gives you that gets put on your on the right side of your screen, once it starts flashing, hit square and X at the same time, and it'll
basic training.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They didn't for me, but maybe it's because I was part of the demo and got to carry over. Well, anyway, X and square at the same time whenever that thing's full, and it'll go into a cutscene that just beats the boss. So, like, if you're able to use that during the boss, then it'll just win. Like, it goes into a full cutscene and everything.
How do you get that?
Once you beat the first part of that boss fight, then he'll be like, "Here, have my seal." And you just gotta start filling it up by attacking.
So there's two parts to this.
Oh, you haven't beaten him, like, in human form yet, either?
No, not yet.
Oh. That may pose a small problem. I wish I could help. What did I just jump over? Oh my god, really?
Just keep trying and trying.
Yeah, that super stinks. I guess in the meantime, I will help somebody respond. Wait, no, I want to respond in a specific mission. Is that possible? Oh, wait, hold on. Can you use the reinforcements? Well, underneath online lobby, there's also a spot called reinforcements.
No, not yet.
You can't use that either? Dang. Well, I guess I'll go to the same battlefield and I'll just run through this area until you're able to do that. That way we can start at the beginning on my people. The only... Well, that looks like it should be a monster. In Nioh, that would have been a... Oh, I don't even remember what it's called. The rock thing. So the storyline right now in this game, if I remember correctly, is essentially you've been wandering around and there's these couple of factions that are fighting each other. The Yellow Turbans, who this is basically the Warring States era of China. If I remember correctly, around 1100 AD, they all believe in I think it was, they all believe in a different type of heaven, and they're warring for supremacy to see whose heaven will win, ultimately. Something like that. But the yellow turbans, which believe in the yellow heaven, they are also taking the power of demons and trying to use that for their own. And we've essentially been recruited by, let's see, is he on the ground back here? No, he left. There's a young monk, for lack of a better word, with a blindfold. The whole, like, see no evil type thing that they usually do in monasteries and stuff. And he basically went, here, take my medallion, it'll protect you. It's a good luck charm. And now we're going through the area trying to just kind of get through the area at this point, I think. I don't quite remember the story clearly, but I am very over-leveled for this location. But it has a separate level system and a morale rank, which, depending on the mission, starts at different spots, and your morale is the majority of your combat prowess. So even if I'm level 80 as a character, if my morale is 0 and my enemy's morale is 10, I'm still at a disadvantage. Which, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that part of it, but at the same time it makes it where if you're under-leveled, you can still bridge the gap. So it's not a super bad thing, but it's not exactly great. And then some of your spells and such, you have to have a high enough morale rank in order to use some of them. Like my one that looks like a piece of armor, and my one that has a sword on it to the right for square. Or not the right, the left. Those two are grayed out. I don't have enough morale to use them. But this one I can, because you can use it at morale 0. And I really like this one, because what it does is the more I hit my enemy and the more damage I do to him, I start healing from it. It's not a huge heal, but it's enough to make a difference sometimes. Like, I'm full health now again. I didn't lose much health, but and then so far, Jacob, what weapon do you prefer?
I really am enjoying the dual sword.
The dual swords?
Yeah, so far I've been I'm doing a lot better against this guy with the single sword.
Yeah, so every weapon type has different, I mean, obviously they have different stats and different combos, but they also, there's a gauge underneath the health bar. That is their spirit gauge, which is essentially Sekiro's stagger. And some weapons do a lot more spirit damage than others. So, like, the really fast weapons are usually pretty low health damage, but pretty decent spirit damage. And as for the really slow weapons, are usually heavy hitters that do good at health damage and spirit damage, but they're more for health. I personally really like the spirit damage versus the health damage, because I mean, they kind of balance out, but with the spirit damage, if you get them to stagger, one, you get to do another extra special attack, which does massive damage, but it also, every time you get that critical strike, it both lowers their morale and raises yours. And that was an unblockable attack that I should have dodged instead of tried to run through. Whenever they do that big red glow, shouldn't have tried to attack through that, because there also is unfortunately no combo cancelers from what I've noticed. If you're in a combo, you're pretty much staying in the combo until it's over, or you get hit. Which, I get it, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't suck. So, like, this back attack here, this is going to raise my morale a little extra, because I essentially stole his morale. And I currently favor the what did they call it on this game? It's not a bow staff, it's a cudgel, which is essentially just a big stick, kind of like a bow staff, but a bow staff has the ability to be made of metal, if I remember correctly. A cudgel is always pure wood. And I really don't use any other weapons. I have my build set up the way I like currently, the way I usually do these types of games. There's a couple bros over here. Oh, get off of it. There we go. And then whenever you raise a flag, your minimum fortitude, which is your morale, goes up. So if you die, you usually lose quite a bit of morale, but it will never go lower than your minimum, which is based on how many flags you have. There is also the little flags versus the big flag. The little flags will restore your health, but not your healing flasks. The big flag will restore everything. But if you rest at the big flag, which you can only do at the big ones, everything comes back, just like a normal Souls game. So if I were to rest right now, all of those enemies back there would come back. There is also a path back here that I did not take. I do not have a high enough morale to be safe against him.
Is it that cat thing?
Yeah. I have beaten it quite a few times, but I go through the rest of the area first, just to get the morale up. Oh, get off me, bud. God. Which, actually, since I am using a file that has already unlocked the special attack. Oh gosh, dang it. I messed that one up. I got my health back because of that spell. And then, yeah, your heavy attack, it will drain all of the extra spirit you have gained, your stamina gauge, and it will do a heavy attack that does more damage the more it drains. So there's also that to think about whenever you're trying to do your combos. Because certain weapons, you can't combo it into your light attacks either. But your light attack is also almost your only attack, honestly.
I beat his first phase.
Yeah. Because unless you just want to always drain your stamina, that heavy attack is... it's kind of off limits if you need your spirit to be high. Oh crap, it saw me. Alright. Blowing it now. I need that. Whoa, hello. Okay. Tiger thingy is dead. And we need to go up here. Discord, go away, you're distracting me. No, that's not supposed to be popping up. I hope that can't be seen. Stop it. Okay. No more notifications on that screen. I hope those didn't pop up in the stream. They shouldn't have because they were an overlay, but just in case. I would have had a difficult time with that fight if I wasn't a high level and didn't have my my magic creature, because I am still very under fortitude for that fight. Get rid of you first. Oh, come on, you did not see that. Oh, get off it. And then there are enemy flags sometimes as well, which will have a, for lack of a better word, champion. And they are buffed while it's like this. But I have the skills that pay the bills. And I am on to the boss. We will start with that. Give him some shockies. Kick him in the butt. And stage 1 is gone. Give him some shockies. Ah, crap. I didn't combo. Ah, I didn't see him. That one was my fault. But this game is definitely part of Learn How to Dodge Simulator. I guess the right word isn't even learn how to dodge, it's learn how to counter. And that's part of why I like the spirit weapons, because the countering is almost entirely spirit damage. So because they have the fortitude ranks and leveling up isn't the almighty thing it is in most games. Which, I get it, but also it's kind of cool whenever you can go back to a level and just say, I beat you without damage because I was level 100 and you were level 2. And then, is there anything I can take from these? Nope, can't take that. Oh no, I don't want to upgrade. Can't upgrade. There we go, there's the button I was looking for. That's all the stuff I have equipped is the green. Everything else is just extra stuff. And I'm looking for stuff with a specific emblem. That way I can take that ability off of it and put it on something else. But it doesn't seem I have anything to do that with. So, I shall salvage it all. Get some more jewel fragments. I think that's it. And then I can buy level 1 stuff of pretty much everything. But 1-star stuff ain't really worth anything because you can't really add extra abilities to 1-star things. Who are you?
Truly, it is a dark time we live in, yet the stars shall illuminate a path to peace. Perhaps
Cool. Anything in your hut, old man? Oh, there actually is. A rank 2 bronze sword.
I really am deep. Everyone in the village says, well, we're all grateful. If anything like this happens again, I will know just the person to call on.
Oh! This is the guy that does the respecking and the allicades. Okay. What can I get for this stuff? Oh, well, that's a rank 1. Why would I want it? Oh, I have to get gestures this way. Bronze box. Randomly obtain a 1 or 2 small chance of getting a 3. Randomly obtain a 3 or 4. Well, I guess I'll just go through and get the gestures for now. I don't really know what else to use it on. I don't really need these.
Don't ever forget the value.
I can't get 5-star stuff yet. I mean, the only reason I even think it exists is because I don't know. Usually in these games there's something that you get later that's higher rank than everything else. Like in Nioh, after you beat the game, you could get the... What was it called? It was green equipment. I remember that. I don't remember what they called it. But you could only unlock it after you beat the game. So I don't know if they're going to do something like that with this, because to me it seems kind of strange to end it on 4 stars. And I don't use the martial arts a whole lot either, because one, they drain your stamina pretty hard, and like I said, you can't really cancel a combo, and a lot of the martial arts attacks are pretty slow from what I've seen. Even with the fast weapons like that can be interrupted pretty easily. That can be interrupted very easily and dodged really easily. How are we doing, Jacob? Jacob?
What's up?
Oh, okay. So, like, could you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you doing over there? Have you gotten it to stage 2 yet?
Yeah, I've gotten it to stage 2, but that's where I die. I only got it to the once, and we're over again.
So far what I have done with stage 2 is I just stay really far away from him until he blinks red for that big critical dodge, and then I just practice getting the timing for that parry. Whenever he swings his arm out, that one's really easy to time. They give you a lot of grace period on that one. The hell?
Very easy to count.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this game is definitely a learn how to dodge and parry without expending all of your stamina type of game, because that's where the majority of your damage is going to come from. Like, even most of the spells are honestly pretty weak. Not saying they don't help, but the ones that help a lot also are very, very stamina consuming. Like, most of the spells are just kind of like, okay, that's nice, but they all cost quite a bit of stamina.
How dare you? It is I, the one you rescued from the dungeon in the World One. I would have never gotten out there without you. Honestly, with formalities out of the way, it's been taking peace of mind, and I can't help but break into a silly grin that you're gonna be stupid. To have this village and you see them how they travel, be sure they'll follow you back to the village if they like you. My, look at how many that here's a token of my thanks. Make loud noises or pet them too roughly, and they'll get sketchy. Who does it? I used to be a hunter once, but one day unwittingly, since then, I've lost the will to hunt. I'd rather they not get called demons. They've never hurt anyone after all. Make loud noises or pet them too roughly. I almost said something. Since then...
Huh. Did you get him?
No, I died.
Aww. But did you see what I was talking about the amulet on the right side of your screen filling up?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Play through the combat training and it tells you all.
Yeah.
And I also watched the video on how to make it easier, but I'm watching it because I learned best just watching something.
Yeah. Yeah, basically what I did is I just stayed far away from him, parried his the spikes that he kept throwing up until he would try to launch his arm at me. And then once he launched his arm at me, I would just keep parrying that until he went into critical mode. And then fill her up and pull her out. Oh, Do I have any books for you, lady?
Oh, geez. No wonder, Master.
No. I'm out of books. There's not even anyone in here. Oh, and I broke all the pots. Oopsie. Not you. You don't have anything new to say. What about this lady's husband? He's not back yet.
I'm looking for something to eat.
She wants some detox jerky. She wants her husband to go get it. I can't give her any of mine for some reason. But I can't find her husband to maybe give it to him so he can give it to her. It's all funky. That's the library chick again. Oh, well.
This is where my master lives. So it seems his name. Among the few that know him, he's regarded as a master of wizardry spells. He also serves as the chief of the village.
Let's see. Where to go? So I did everything in parts 1, 2, and 3. Did I do that? Yeah, because blue is finished. So I did all of that. Let's see here. What to do next right now? I guess for the moment, I can just run around and do a couple of the side things that I have finished. What was going on with this one? Head for the valley and cleanse it. Oh god, this is an ugly looking area. Oh, now it's pretty again. I'm going to add... Who's my lowest ranked NPC right now? Sun Jian. So I will add him to my party. Oh, this is the boss fight again. No, it's a new fight. I couldn't remember. Break him. Oh, we are messing this dude up. Oh, and I even got to finish him with a critical. Heck yeah. glorious victory.
It's just a turn to normal on the battle map.
Select another battlefield. So let's do this one.
One of these days I will get past this.
I mean, like I said, you really just gotta master the art of parrying and dodging without expending all of your stamina. Because I don't know if you've noticed as well, if you parry it right, then you don't lose stamina, you gain it.
Yeah. Guy I was watching just used a lot, man.
Yeah.
Back to
Well, some of these guys, it really is fairly hard to know what the right timing is.
I mean, so far this first guy.
More reinforcements. Let's grab Lube.
With our strength combined, we shall call the path to victory.
And you know what? We're not even going to battle all the randoms. We're just going to go straight to the boss. Ignore everything that's not the boss. Minus the summoner, dude. Throw some fire at him. Oh, he was down. Oh, you get away from me, buddy. Snips. Healing. Yeah, see, these fights get kind of hard whenever you have no morale and your enemy is high morale. So I was doing very little damage for most of that. But because I was able to break him down well enough because of all my spirit damage, I was able to do that fight somewhat easily. Let's see what we got in some of this equipment that I just received. Oh, well. Yeah, this one branch right here, I always fall.
I can use some more sleep. Maybe I'm overworking.
Let's see, any abilities for me to take? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Oh, well. Probably... I'll salvage it. that's it. $153 more jewels. How many jewels do I even have? I have a little over 1,000 jewels. Alrighty. Do that. Yeah, because right now with my cudgel, which is decently high spirit damage, I have spirit gain from normal attacks, spirit damage, and spirit sustainability, so very, very heavy on the spirit stuff. And, oh, that's right. I haven't even shown you all my stats. So, currently, of course, I don't have all of the spirits unlocked right now, but I'm currently using the Spirit Zuke. A lot of fire stuff, which doesn't really work with my build, but I really like Zuke's attack. Because my stats very wood virtue heavy, which is very good for my cudgel, and I'll just very good for health and how much spirit I lose. So basically, the more wood virtue you have, the higher spirit sustainability you have. I could go heavier on the fire virtue as well, because like it says right there, spirit gained when I attack is more, the more fire virtue I have. Spirit gained when deflecting for earth virtue. I should probably go a little heavier on that. Metal is for your spells, and water is for stealth. So they could have made water a little bit more usable, but see, is there something here? No. Not that I can see. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. There's nothing down there. So, I think that is going to be the end of this stream for now. I'm going to try my very hardest to get back into my other projects. I have a couple videos that are ready to be edited back into the Callisto Protocol stuff. So I will be, as I said in my first Callisto Protocol video, trying to finish that. It's just been a lot of craziness lately. Not a good excuse, but an excuse I will give nonetheless. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.